Well, it's not happening this season. We are out of the FA Cup. We lost in the semi-final in extra time to Aston Villa, who then we probably turned around and beat in the league straight after. So who knows? But today we have another two Champions League games against Newcastle. And we've also played Man City in the middle. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 78 of Oldham to Ohm. And yes, we're out of the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League, and we still have a slight chance of maybe getting a back-to-back Premier League title. But before we get into that, guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Trying to get to 400. It's free. You can make it happen. Smash a like on the video as well. It does help push the video out to more people, and they can subscribe. That's how it works. Anyway, you saw us the two games against Benfica. We played Aston Villa in the FA Cup semi-final, like I said, and we lost 4-3 after extra time. That was pretty gutting because we were up 2-0. Then we went down to 3-2. Zeman got one back. Signori got sent off after 37 minutes, so that probably didn't help. And then Lisandro Martinez scoring in extra time to put us out of the FA Cup. We then beat Villa 1-0 in the league because the manager, they had a player sent off after we got put ourselves ahead. We then played Brighton, relatively rotated squad, and it was a comfortable 3-0 win. Yes, Newcastle, first leg away. Man City, who are fourth in between Newcastle again. We play Newcastle on the final day, Bournemouth and Chelsea. So it's a little bit of it's not the easiest run in. And having a look at those teams run in, we haven't had that graphic yet where it comes up and, title race hots up yet, which I love that news article. But Villa have an absolutely horrible run in. They've got Spurs, who are 5th, Newcastle, who are 8th, Liverpool, Chelsea. That's tough. And they're going to play Southampton in the FA Cup. So I think they're going to win the FA Cup. But that run in for the Premier League is tough. And they also have the Europa Conference League to contend with as well. Now, Arsenal, on the other hand, let's have a quick check out of them. They have Brentford, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Saints. So probably about the same as ours, I would say. And no, obviously, European football to contend with. But let's get into the first game of the episode today, and it is the first leg against Newcastle. And this is the team, I think this is our strongest team. Yunus Musa, Rashad, Guerrero, Lanz, Lafiti, Signoni, Sorensen, Hasek, Alberts, and Bruce Ball up front. Let's go get into it. And now with a big throw in, Lavia to Soppy. And is that Endrick? Newcastle have Endrick, don't they? I forget about that. We are the underdogs for this game. God, we've got Gvardiol as well. Jesus, Newcastle are so good. They did win the Premier League 2 years in a row. Let's not forget that. Kai Havertz there, but Musa, nice intercept, goes over the top, and he can't find Alberts there. And Newcastle now, Alberts just nicks it off Endrick and says, thank you very much. Lands Hasek now. That's a great through ball. Signori can't put us ahead. I mean, we've got a good chance in the Champions League. I mean, like, it's so funny because literally before we played that Villa game in the FA Cup, I was like, we've got a good chance of getting a treble here. And then it can just also quickly be snatched away from you out of the FA Cup. We could lose here to Newcastle, and then we can go and lose like, another 1 or 2. There you go. Gvardiol scoring right there. We could go and lose a couple of Premier League games, and boom, that's it. Everything is just gone. It will be a trophyless season just from, it's crazy how that happens. The highlight starts with another Lands throw-in. This time, though, oh, that's a nice pass to Sorensen. Cuts back to Musa. Musa driving forward. Signoni finds Sorensen. Is it in? It is Stefan Sorensen. 11th goal of the season. Puts us back on level pegging with Newcastle United. Get in. 10 or so minutes before halftime. That is a great time to score. Signoni now over the top. Can we grab one here in the dying seconds of the added on time for the first half? Or will it be Newcastle? Oh, Kai Havertz. He's offside. Thank God for that, because that was very, very close. pretty even with the XG. Possession slightly ahead in Newcastle's favour. We'll point the finger. Let's dig in and show everyone what we've got. Guerrero there is slightly nervous, which is not good, and he's not. I'd say he's not playing great. He's on 6.6, but as we come out from the back now, Albert's just his touch there was just a touch too heavy and loses control. But we have the ball back now with Signori in the midfield, and Albert's now driving forward. Can he put it across? Thomas, we wanted to sign that Thomas guy. I desperately wanted him. I think it was about 2 years ago, and he decided to go for Newcastle instead of us, which was gutting. Another highlight. They are coming thick and fast now with Newcastle on the ball now. Lavia. Is that guy's name like Swedberg? Endrick playing out on the right, which seems a bit of a waste. Soppy and Kai Havertz. Do you know what I was about to say? They've got Endrick out on the right and what looks to be Kai Havertz playing up front, which is an absolute waste. Yeah, they do. They've got Kai Havertz. I guess he's a false nine, but I was like, what an absolute waste. What a weird tactical decision. And then obviously it's a run from Endrick and a goal from Kai Havertz, which puts Newcastle ahead, which is just typical Football Manager because the game is listening and I mentioned these players' names and so they obviously score at you. God forbid if you click on them, Jesus. God forbid if they're a player who hasn't scored a goal yet, because I guarantee his first goal of the season, of his career, will be against you without a doubt. Newcastle now being pressed by Oldham here, but still managing to get the ball. Alberts, he's nicked it off of Endrick a fair few times now. Rashad now and Guerrero as we come out the back and the highlight end. Substitutions, Alberts on a 6.6 and Bruce Ball on a 6.4. You guys are the absolute favourites to get taken off here. And Jose Carlos on for Bruce Ball. And, I mean, Musa and Rashad aren't playing good. Neither is Lands. We might bring Krisic on for Lands, and I guess on the left we don't really have anyone who can play on the left. But he's going to be. We're going to chuck a bit of Mark Beresford out there. Why not? He needs the game time, and maybe he can produce a little bit of magic, as we will encourage the boys. We are behind. Maybe it was a demand more shout. I don't know. But Musa now with the throw in. Signori, Rashad, Lafiti now. Musa back to Signori. Sorensen, one and only goal scorer for the evening. Musa, Jose Carlos. What an inspired substitution. He's bloody offside though, isn't he? Of course he's offside because... No, it's been awarded. Well, check that out. We are straight back into this. Check that out. RXG is 0.68. Newcastle's is over 2. But we are all tied up here. And speaking of tied, we have some tired players here, especially in that midfield with Signoni and Lafiti. How is he on a 6.9 and has scored 1 goal? And scored a goal. It seems silly, but we will bring on Sensoy for Lafiti. And, the game is not done and dusted just yet, is it? And we will do that as well. That's all of our substitutions. Bit of a... Man City in the middle, you've got to rest some players, you've got to try and rotate. It's a doozy of a pickle. Would I have taken a 2-all draw beforehand? I guess away, yes, definitely. That's, away goals aren't a thing anymore, but to go away from home against a quality team like Newcastle and fingers crossed not lose narrowly. Balls. We're trying to demand some more from the boys for the last couple of seconds. Nothing's going to happen, and we actually do. They dominated that game, to be honest. We were lucky to score 2 goals. I don't know how we did. I'm going to say unlucky because it was a bit unlucky. It does make the second leg... Oh, Roma as well. God, they'd be buying. It does make the second leg a little bit more, a little bit more exciting as opposed to the Benfica one where we We absolutely walloped them in that first leg 3-0. This one is now set up for a very, very tasty second leg coming up in a week's time, which, let's go and play Manchester City first, who are also, I think they're out of the title race, but we need to win. It's a game in hand on Arsenal. We win, we'll stay 2 points behind them, and Villa have got Tottenham, so we definitely need to win. I'll see you at the Newcastle game with hopefully some good news. So we lost 1-0 to Man City with Erling Haaland scoring his, I think it's like 650th goal of the season. 67. Pretty close. So that was disappointing, which leaves us third in the league. And, what's that? 9 points behind Aston Villa with 3 games to go when they have a superior goal difference. I think they're going to win the title. Although Arsenal are going to push them very close. We're going to struggle to get second. So anyway, here's what it is. It's Newcastle. On to Newcastle, second leg. We have got a few injuries. David Hassick is out. So Bruce Ball is going to play in the shadow striker, which he can do. And Jose Carlos is going to move up front. This is it. This is the tipping point. The pointy end. This is it. We lose this and we are done for the season. It will be a trophyless season at Oldham Athletic, which, that's not. I've got the 2D. I've got the 2D on. I've got to change that. I play all the matches. I think I said it before. I play all the matches in the 2D Classic on like super duper fast because I'm that kind of person. Let's shout some encouragement at the boys as well. And here we go. It is Gvardiol, scorer of one of Newcastle's goals in that first leg. Thomas, the guy who I wanted. Oh, I thought just for a second there, Jose Carlos was. Sorensen has done that. And the 1-2, but he can't recover. And Gvardiol makes a good recovery there. But we are on the ball. And oh my God, Musa, the captain. Endrick, headers wide. I didn't check in Newcastle. They're very similar to before with, it's a very, very similar team to what they played in the first leg. And Ian Alberts has taken a bit of a knock here, which could be an issue, but we'll leave him on for the moment. Yell some encouragement out to the boys, and hopefully something happens. Soppy now, Alberts with a header now. Valverde and Havertz combining. Musa here. Can he get the better of his man? Doesn't need to. As Oldham now come out from the back with Lands here down the left-hand side. Alberts, is that injury hampering him? Probably. Musa now. We need a captain's knock. That's a captain's pass. And that's a great goal. It's offside, obviously. Oh, yes. It's been awarded. That is a great pass from Alberts. I must admit, this is awesome from Musa to find Sorensen, to then find Jose Carlos. It's just, clicking like clockwork. I love it. We go 1-0 up. It is 3-all on aggregate. We've got another highlight here before halftime. Rashad now and Lands, Signoni, Lafitte. Had Hassick. Oh, no. Because I had Hassick come to me and say he was going to explore his options at the end of his contract. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, it expires next season. And I said, hey, mate, do you want to stay? And he said, yes. Still can't offer him a new contract because his agent's being a bit of a douche canoe. But anyway, I thought that was going to be it. I was ready to make my halftime substitution of Alberts. I think we're going to take Alberts off. Sorensen. There's too many people on him in the box. Finds Musa. Jose Carlos. That's down. That's a penalty. Come on, get in. We don't have expert penalty taker Adam Eder. He just got back from injury and then he injured himself again. He's done. And it's Bruce Ball now with the penalty. I thought the goalkeeper had saved it, but that is outstanding to put us in the lead and on level pegging on aggregate. He's had an absolutely shocking run with injuries, has poor old Adam Eder. His contract's up at the end of the season, so we're just going to we're going to let him go without a fuss. It would have been nice to cash in on him, I guess, but, you know, he's been an excellent servant for the club and has done a lot, so I'm happy to just sort of, you know, let him see out his contract and let him go on his way as, oh my God, that is absolutely disgusting from Endrick. Absolutely disgusting. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to. I was going to take Alberts off, wasn't I? Whoops. Okay, hold on. I thought it would just be a straight swap to a left person. Now it's going to have to be Galvez on, and that means we're going to have to push Jose Carlos out to the left. He's a good player. Oh, Galvez doesn't get much of a run in the team. This could be. I think we're going to struggle to win this game. We might pull it even, but pull it even. Is this going to be another fantastic comeback like the Real Madrid game? I mean, God, these second legs are absolutely, you know, you people are getting your, I was going to say getting your money worth, but you're not paying any money, which, you know, maybe you should subscribe. You've got to subscribe. If you're watching this, if you are watching this and you watch that Real Madrid game and you're not subscribed, my God, this is what you miss out on. This is what you miss out on when you're not subscribed. Lands is shot. Guerrero, the goalkeeper's nervous. Love it. I love a nervous goalkeeper. Is there anything better in the world than that? We're going to bring Benny Couto on. I have so much faith in that man. Maybe a little bit too much sometimes. Other than that, I don't know what else to do. We've got one more stoppage. We're just going to make that one, I think. I know we've got some other tired people out there, but yeah, but they're playing well. That's the problem. And I don't like subbing defenders too much because, you know, it's wing backs, yeah, but the central defenders just seem a bit like, oh, I don't know. I feel like it's breaking up their momentum. Bruce Ball, Jose Carlos now down this left-hand side. Lafiti, is he going to use Benny Couto? He does have a wonderful left foot. It is headed away. It is Benny Couto. I thought Benny Couto was gonna latch that into the top corner. That would have been the what a goal that would have been for the Oldham legend. I just realised as well we haven't had a testimonial for him yet, and he's been over here 10 years. So I think that's something that should definitely happen soon. I don't know how you go about that. I thought it just automatically happened. I think we're going into extra time here. Here it is, extra time. Come on, boys, one goal here. Yeah, so Benny Couto testimonial. I don't know why that hasn't happened. It should do automatically and should have happened a couple of seasons ago, but he came to me as well wanting a change, and I was like, oh, you're such an inspiration in the dressing room, and he was like, oh, thank you, and that's how I keep them here. That man now headering away, Couto from Endrick, Jose Carlos now, hoping that he could get a little bit of a breakaway. Bruchball, no, he loses it. Lafiti, Guerrero. Bruchball has been excellent in that shadow striker role, I must admit. He wasn't a position he could play when he turned up at Oldham, and I trained him there myself, so big ups to me for doing that, because oh no, oh, good save here, because I mean, with him playing there today has really saved up Aiken, with Chukwamenka not quite fit, as we are really hanging out our asses here. We are absolutely shot, but I don't really want to make any more substitutions. I guess it's now looking for the penalties, isn't it? Who can take a good penalty? Krisic, 7. Cisse, 7. Sensoy, 9. Ruthis, 10. Jimenez, 5. Fenlon, 6. Chukwamenka, 6. Beresford, 12. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not taking many of these guys off, to be honest. I mean, Signoni contain 6 and Lafiti contain 8. They could probably come off, but they're just playing too well. They're just playing too well. But you know what? I am going to take off one of them. just a little bit more of an engine in the midfield. I think there we are going to encourage the boys now as well. And as Gok and that man with the fresh legs, that's a great pass. Is that going to be the difference? Oh, that pass. Musa now driving forward. The captain. Oh, it's hit the post. Who was there? But put it in the net. Just put it in the net. Oh my God, that was it. That was it. That was our chance right there. Newcastle score from here. I mean, that was our chance. Moose's cross. Moose's cross shot, whatever it was, it had everything apart from going in the net, and it just needed someone there at that far post to tap it in. Rashad there would have blocked Musa now. Sorensen, it's a wayward pass. They go all the way back to the goalkeeper. There's still a good 5 minutes left on the clock. Elliott now for Newcastle as we steal the ball, and then Lavia picks it back up, probes forward, dinks it over the top. Benny Couto, that's not a good clearance. Hendrick, oh my God. He's offside. Benny Couto, that's a cheeky little free kick there. Newcastle now, this is nerve-wracking. I think we've got enough to send this to penalties, actually. Which is now biting after having to do it against Madrid. So we've got pedigree there, and this is for a Champions League final. Jose Carlos almost loses the ball, but regathers. The Brazilian drives forward, goes long to Sorensen. Galvez goes back to Musa. Musa has a pop, the captain, but the goalkeeper makes a fine save. Let's get someone headering this into the back of the net. Come on, wand of a left foot, Benny Couto. Not quite, but Guerrero scoops it up and the highlight does go. God, it has been, what a game. It is penalties. Bruce Bell, René Carlos. I think we're doing Jose Carlos definitely in third there. Other than that, I think Sorensen. I'm going to go Benny Couto at 5. Oh my God, is that going to kill me? Is that actually going to kill me, picking Benny Couto at 5? No, I have faith in him. He has so much experience. Right, Bruce Ball. He scored a penalty this game. I mean, when your first penalty taker misses, that's just too much to deal with. Oh, we're just on the back foot now. Just on the absolute back foot. Oh, that's a tame penalty, but yes. But had to be saved. Jose Carlos now has been outstanding today as well. And puts it in the corner. Come on, Eunice. Big save. Oh, God, he could have saved that. Sorensen straight down the middle. Come on. Oh, this is it. He misses, Eunice saves, and Benny Couto scores the winner. No, not quite. Still would have been good though. Come on, Benny. Come on. Oh, Benny Couto. Oh, that National League experience right there. 260, 80 games for Oldham. And he's saved our bacon. And now, can Eunice? Can he be a hero here? He saves this, and we're going to a Champions League final. The tamest penalty ever. It's the tamest penalty ever. And we are going, oh my God, to a Champions League final on penalties. Would you effing believe it? Would you believe it? Well done, guys. What a comeback. Down 3-2 from the first leg. Oh my God. Bayern come back as well, so we will face Bayern Munich will face the music. Well, check it out. Wow, we get 10 million. Alberts is out for 10 days. We've qualified for the FIFA World Cup. I would bloody love that competition. such an absolute farce. If you've ever played that, it's a pain in the butt. We're not doing it till next year, but oh god, that's a horrible thing. But we're playing Bayern. Where is it? Where is it? Johan Cruyff Arena. Ajax's stadium, I believe. Yeah, it's good. Bruce Bowl was amazing. 2 goals. Did miss his penalty, but why would he join you in Newcastle? We literally just beat you. And we're going to a Champions League final. So that will be the next episode and will be the final game for this season. Can we win a Champions League? Ugh, that would be incredible. Remember, as I said the other day, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about save ending when we do 2 trebles? Because that makes us better than Manchester United, who did 1, I think. I still haven't checked if City have done a treble in this. I don't think they have. It'll be an easy way of checking this. Past winners. 25. Okay, I'm going to have to check this now, aren't we? It's not in the overview. Competitions. Right, Champions League, they did 26, 27, 28. 27. They did a treble here. Okay, so they've only done 1 treble. Okay, so and I know obviously Manchester United, very, very doubtful that they have. We'll just go back to the Champions League. That's the easy one, isn't it? Very doubtful that they have won the Champions League. Wow. But the last time they did it, 07, 08, they have not won it in a long time. Arsenal won it last year. It's crazy. And Wolves, bizarre. Anyway, that is going to be the next episode. And yeah, I don't think we can win the league. Barring some miracle, we will come back for that Newcastle game if there's a chance we're going to win the league, but I don't think we will. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. That was another absolutely gut-wrenching episode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.